Where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Investigate the previously flooded area.
Alex
I
Casey?
will do that, yes.
Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time, but you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
You got out, Alan. Alright, so, hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. So, as you can see, at the end of last episode, Alan Wake managed to escape Cauldron Lake, as far as I know. So, he is now back with us in the real world. I'm surprised we're not controlling him, but, I guess this is kind of like the dual protagonist thing that I heard a little bit about. Beyond that, I am happy to go back and explore the previously unexplorable areas, because that's just how I play.
With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there.
I hope so.
The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
There's a decent chance. I will also say I have absolutely zero bullets. So if I get into a fight, or if I get into combat, I am in some trouble. That is very true, yes. I think I've already listened. That was all their dialogue available at the time. So I'm happy to continue moving on. This is the deer carcass from the beginning, from the opening. The opening cutscene, I think, which is wonderful, but it's not a clue. But it's nice and cool that it is there. Okay. Now, I will try my best to find things, but, of course, I am only human. There's a decent chance I'm going to miss things as I explore. It's only natural. I don't like missing things, either, so... Please don't, you know, judge me too harshly when that happens, inevitably. Okay, so I'm gonna follow this path around, because this was definitely not available before. Looks like I can crawl under this. Oh, hello.
A creepy
More symbols.
twig sculpture.
Lovely. I see that as well, but that apparently doesn't count. Anything else? Okay, so there's quite a bit of the cult symbol. Quite a few variants of the symbol lying around, which is interesting.
A locked box.
I was
Is
gonna
that the
ask
cult
where,
of the tree
but
symbol on it?
that it is. We don't have the combination, unfortunately. Wait, what?
Notes and ammo.
I mean, yes,
Looks
please.
like they're tools of the trade.
What is that?
The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Remember, they look like us, but they aren't. They're like animals, and it's our job to hunt them and gut them. So I assume that's like my FBI hacking thing that just let me into the locked box, because I'm not quite sure how I would have gotten in otherwise. But sure, let's go to the case board. Is that the entire case or no? Case is closed. Yes,
Nightingale
indeed.
goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
I killed Nightingale. I had to. He was a monster. The flooding around Cauldron Lake receded afterward. Nothing about this makes rational sense. We found Alan Wake, a writer, missing for 13 years at the shore of the lake. Hopefully he can shed some light on all this. I'm sure he can. Cult of the Tree. We can have some triangle figures made out of twigs. Let me look around. Cult symbols, yep. What's the purpose? Marking territory? A warning? Feels derivative, like something out of a horror movie. Yeah, a bit like the Blair Witch Project. A note reminding them that they're animals. Dehumanizing their victims. They are the predators, their victims are just prey. And that's a new case over here. So I'll slap this down.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Okay. Nice. I can't help but notice that, but this is still prominently in my menu. I found a hidden cultist stash. I should keep an eye out for more of these things. And this is in the Cauldron Lake area. Apparently Bright Falls might have a few as well. There is a note inside encouraging cultists to dehumanize their victims. Cool. Was that all to be gleaned here? I think so. I might want to go back to save and then maybe reload or something, because that photo is taking up a big portion of my screen. And I'm not super fond of that. Oh, is it actually going away now or what? Nope, still here. There it goes. Alright, never mind then. Well, there's the gap. Or the overlap. Another page. Okay.
Witch's ladle.
Oh.
Towering over Saga. Watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart. A cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
So, it turns out... It turns out that they, the letters, or rather the manuscript pages are voiced. So I spent some time last episode reading them all, and now I'm going to click on them all because I'm curious to see what imagery they have to show me.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Okay.
The autopsy room was a mess. like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her. Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night. Wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand. The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
So then we have Nightingale in the dark place. Oops.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the dark city, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. A cultist leaned close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake. The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Okay, well then, that was fascinating, and we're back with no bullets, as I was saying before. Perhaps you skipped through all of that since I had already read it, but here we are. I'm ready to keep moving. So, we'll go through the overlap, but backward this time. The game just saved, so that's always a good sign. Has it changed? No, it hasn't. Good to know. Good to know. Why do I need to know this? Also, as I stated previously, still have no bullets. So was that the flooded area then? Is that what this all represents? The dark area here is probably what was flooded. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. And then I'm going to come back down and around and then finish whatever this is. Because I just came through here. Or maybe this is unexplored territory. Maybe that's what the dark stuff is. Maybe. Oh, this is clearly blocked off, so it's not traversable. We're back at the witch's ladle. Oh. Oh, that's wonderful. So wolves are a thing. Whoa! I still have no bullets. No ammo. I don't have melee. Oh, I do have melee. What? I don't think that's gonna kill it though. Hiya! Well, this won't go well. This is not gonna go desperately well with no bullets, huh? I have some mild regrets. Okay. This is the moment. Okay. The game, froze there. That's not stellar. I may need to restart. Okay, wonderful. We're back. Still have that problem of no ammo, so maybe I should dip around the back. Yes. Yeah, tell you what, I'm just gonna go back in this direction. So I can hopefully explore the rest of this area, because my ammo situation remains. And I can't actually fight that thing without bullets. Unless I swing my, my flashlight at it, which clearly doesn't do a lot of damage, so. I do wish the flashlight was a little stronger. I don't really see much with this, truth be told. Also, Alex, you should come with me. You know, or lend me some bullets. That might be nice. I wouldn't say no to that. Okay, I'm back. Please lend me some bullets, old buddy, old pal, partner. No? Alright. Alan, write me some bullets. Please? You know? Oh. Saga found a huge stash of bullets. Oh, nope, not accessible. Oh, hello. How'd I miss you? Well, that helps a lot. Thank you. I mean, it's not gonna kill it, or... Well, it might. It's not the best, but it'll do. I could heal, but I'm a bit of a stingy person, so I'm gonna hold off on it. Thank you for the tutorial. There's the wolf. Very good. Ooh, that was close. I wish I could reload, but there's nothing to reload. Ow. Okay. But this is not a shadow wolf or anything, right? This is a legit wolf. Yeah. Hi.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Sure wish I could loot it, but no, apparently not allowed to do that. Can I heal, please? Am I actually healing here or not? It doesn't feel like I am. Is it because I'm playing on hard or what? I thought this was supposed to heal me. Or did it heal me but only for like a tiny amount? I don't know. Oh, hi. Nice. Okay. I'll be happy to find a stash. Okay, more manuscript pages. But every time I look here... Ah, okay.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange, dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop, surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
Wonderful. Let me quickly check my inventory, because I did pick up a few things earlier. I would like to find out what they actually are. So, propane tank. It's a throwable gas canister. Detonates when shot. Ooh, that's fascinating. I can treat it like a grenade, okay. Shotgun ammo, first aid kit. Hand flare, throwable flare. The problem is, this is not paused in any way. And what I mean by it being a problem... Oh, painkillers. Oh, that's cool. What I'm saying by it being a problem is that I can't just open my inventory willy-nilly and then treat it as a pause screen, you know? I can't collect my thoughts or anything. I have to do it all on the fly, which is fine. It's okay. The painkillers are immediate, so that might be a good idea to have on me. I'll keep the shotgun running for now. Where does this go? Down and around, okay. I do want to go down there, but let's follow the arrows first. Is there another hidden cache? Or is this a lunchbox? Streamside stash key. Okay. That's great. Streamside cache. I guess this would be near the stream, right? Oh, there's the stream side. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm going that way anyway, so... But yeah, I don't get to cheese a little bit by entering the menu screen, sadly. But that's good, for tension purposes, right? It'll keep me on edge the entire time, which I suppose is what people would like to see anyway. This is technically a scary game. This just leads me back down to the path from before. Is that a thing I can open? Oh, it's a... Today's catch, a yellow perch and a mid-sized pike. Almost caught a lake trout, but it gave me the slip. Saw an out-of-towner walking around in the woods just before sunrise. Had binoculars or a telescope or something, taking notes. Didn't notice me. Good, I don't need the attention. Today's catch, just an old rubber boot. Some of the regular creepies roaming around again. Avoided them as usual. No one notices the quiet old fisherman. Not even the fish. Okay, well. That's, wonderful information. But it didn't give me anything. Just checking the map again. Yep, this is the way to go. Very pretty, very pretty. Streamside, Cauldron Lake. Okay. More tripods?
There's something written here.
Yes, I can see that.
A poem.
Oh.
Or a riddle.
Let's read that afterwards. Oh, I thought that was I thought that was ammo. It was not
A
ammo.
little clothespin doll.
Oh, okay.
Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
Wonderful. Alright, let's pick up the letter then.
Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
1 bird for light, 2 for darkness, 3 birds for a fight, 4 for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, whatever it may be. Okay. I have 1 bird right now.
Something feels different. I should look around.
Thank you. For whatever that was.
A charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
Oh, hi.
Huh. That was strange. More of these rhymes.
It's on the back. Ow. Okay. Whoa! Well, didn't dodge fast enough. My fault. I was trying to play smart and preserve my shotgun ammo.
I should look around.
Okay, that's fine. I'll pick that stuff up again afterwards. I guess they spawned after I removed the crow doll. Or maybe they're already here and that's what's making noise.
A charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
Okay, charms have various benefits.
Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Is that the only thing that was different? Hammer charm. Attack, stagger enemies more often. Lovely. Is that making noise now or what? Okay. What else is different around here? Was that the only thing? Are we taking photos or something of it, or what? I can't help but notice the enemies are not back, so I assume they spawned in when I picked it up again. Or not. Okay, well, I don't know where the enemies are then. Was it just random that they spawned in? I have to assume that's the case. I don't think there's anything else for me around here now, so time to dip. Onto the light. So... okay, let's go all the way up here. Which I can climb, okay. The Witchfinder station is straight up ahead, so I kind of want to go all the way up here. And then come back, figure out what's over here. If I can get back down here, great. Otherwise, I can come up from Streamside to the private cabin, and then hopefully just come back through here. Assuming I don't get murdered on the way, of course. Maybe I should heal. That doesn't really heal much, does it? No. Doesn't really seem like it. Okay. Well, that's warm and inviting. Oh, another puzzle.
One of those rhymes.
Do not feed the wildlife. Starting fires are prohibited. Witchfinder Station. Park ranger present during opening hours. Definitely not the opening hours now. This location is closed to the public by the order of the Federal Bureau of Control. Good. The hero, brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved the most. Huh. So, that's a flower, that's an egg. Left home to right or wrong, from the woods came the wolf. Okay, let me go inside the house then. I assume that... Oh, whoops. I assume whatever I'm looking for is in here. Hopefully nothing will attack me while I'm doing this, because I really want to go to the case file real quick. Because there are a few cases to open up. Nursery rhymes, please.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
Yes, indeed. Wow, okay, that's a lot of stuff. So, these mysterious rhymes are scattered around the area. Why are they out here? Who's making them? This would be Cauldron Lake, so... reenacting the rhyme made the environment change. Completing the puzzle made the world change. What's going on here? Did it really, though? Uh-oh. That looks like the cabin I'm at. That's concerning. It also gave me a charm. Where did it come from? I wonder if there are others. I found this rhyme right here. A rhyme about counting crows. Each number of crows has a different meaning. The crow doll was used to solve the crime puzzle. Kind of reads more like an owl to me. And I found a strange rhyme on a sheet of paper with children's drawings. What is this setup? Why the tripod? Some kind of experiment? Well, it could be the FBC, right? Doing this? It could be the It is the FBC. Are these for altered items or what? It's a ritual, certainly, right? It's one of the rituals they were always talking about. Okay. Don't particularly like how this is set up. Presumably I'll have to go upstairs and get attacked or something. More FBC stuff. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I'll have to come back. Don't turn around. The doll's gonna turn around, I know it. I know I'm very quiet right now, but I feel like the reason I'm being quiet should be obvious. I need to listen for as much movement as possible and be on the lookout. So, okay. July 21st. Tip of the day. When nature calls on a hike... When nature calls on a hike, check the direction of the wind before answering. Fair enough. Observations. Hikers have broken off branches of some of the trees down by the lake to make an illegal fire. Try to fix some of the damage, douse the area. Maybe put up some instructional signs. I also found some tracks I couldn't recognize. Pretty big. A wolverine? Or footprints that were smeared. Either way, they were wandering around in strange patterns. Might be a sick animal. We'll need to keep an eye out. Poem of the day. The sun as she sleeps knows not the woes of men who toss and turn and worry and fret and wish they had her blissful slumber. Observations. Picked up a bunch of trash left by tourists. Despite posted guidance, humans are the worst. July 25th. Thought of the day. Every majestic pine was once just a wee acorn. Observations. A lot of new growth in the area. Some of the saplings I planted earlier are really thriving. Must be all this rain. I don't mind it either. Great sounds to sleep to. It's amazing what a good night's rest and a warm cup of tea can do. Okay, well, that was fascinating. Don't think it gave me any clues about this place, though. Am I going to touch
I feel bad for these guys.
every single deer? Why did you have to turn off your flashlight for that, ma'am? I don't think you needed to turn your flashlight to do that, miss. I assume the power just doesn't... Well, actually, the computer is on, so there must be power. Can I flip the light switch? I cannot. Of course I can't. Alright, well, time to check the upstairs. This is not great. Oh, let me guess. They're saying that they ate the kid? Yeah, okay. And I assume once I pick up that doll on the floor, something's gonna attack me or jump me, so... I may as well try my best to prepare for that. I feel like I should be able to open that bag and take whatever's inside, but here we are. That's an FBC thing. Objective. Research into the reality-altering effects discovered in the Cauldron Lake area utilizing fiction and art as a source, and then manifesting the results into existence. Methodology. The FBC's intent in this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes, hereinafter referred to as fiction, in an attempt to recreate the conditions in which the writing could become reality. The hypothesis is that there are two ways in which fiction affects reality, either by reflecting events that have come to pass, but that are not known to their later creator, whose act of creation therefore becomes the catalyst for these past events, after which they serve as a source of their own inspiration, or by the fiction itself being the initiating force in its present timeline, using the creator as a conduit. In the experiment, we will create nursery rhyme texts with a specific function, and then use the depicted dolls and symbols as needed via a careful testing process with the purpose of the story told in the fiction manifesting itself in real life. A variety of combinations involving the dolls, symbols, and rhymes will be tested in order to collect large amounts of data with the hope that a pattern will appear. Methods will be adjusted in the testing based on our results. Okay. Lovely. So, the FBC is researching how fiction affects reality. Sounds familiar. That it does, actually. I didn't think about that. It's basically how Alan Wake does his thing. Is there a way for me to actually read the nursery rhyme again after I've actually already seen it? I don't think so. Fair enough. I would have liked to have reread the nursery rhyme with the bird, but I can always do that in my recording, or when I edit. I'll step right in here. Location arrangements. Witchfinder Station has 2 of these. Streamside has 1 of them, and Cauldron Lake Rental Cabins has 1 of them. I'm at the station now. And then there was the other one that I already found. So I assume these are the 2. There's 1 at Streamside, and then there's 1 at the rental cabins for me to go back to. Whoops. Wolf doll, lovely. Hero doll, lovely. Well, clearly I'm gonna have to fight another wolf. That much is obvious. Did that move on its own, or was that me? That was definitely me. Maybe the journal entries in the back will tell me. Will give me the password for his computer. 721, 724, 725. Maybe not. I'm just trying to find clues. Okay, I'm stuck in here now. That was me bumping into the bag, right? This literally traps me inside the room. Can I... Yeah, that's the bag. Can we please close this door without trapping me in here? I've screwed myself. I'm gonna have to go around from the outside. Very effective ambient noise, guys. Well done. Good work. It is making me a little concerned. So you're doing your job, I suppose. Where am I? Okay. Another script page?
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Oh, good. Thanks for telling me about that. 07... No, I don't know the password to this. I don't know if I'll know it later, perhaps? I don't know. And I can't remember if I can fast travel or not. Is that a thing I can do? Maybe not. Okay, anyway. So back to this. The hero, brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. From the woods came a wolf so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without the host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved the most. Well, I have a hero doll and a wolf doll. And a bird doll. Oop. But I don't know exactly how this represents anything. This is leaving home, right? He probably ate this thing.
No.
No?
Keep trying.
Huh. Okay.
I have a weird feeling something's changed.
What changed? Hero doll was used. Is that foil lining? Someone put in a lot of effort. The wolf doll was used. It has a pretty good paint job. Nice detail. Okay. Test sites in Cauldron Lake.
Keep trying.
What? The locations are Witchfinder Station, Streamside, and Cauldron Lake rental cabins. The hero of the rhyme left her child unprotected. So I'm gonna have to go inside, go back upstairs, huh? Wolf tracks.
What is this?
That's wonderful. A dark substance appeared when the rhyme was completed. It looks like a trail. Does it want me to follow? Well, it's clearly gonna go inside.
Jesus.
Still don't have the password. Oh, look.
Oh, shit. Another charm for my bracelet.
Wonderful. I would like to leave. Saves you from death, but shatters in the process. Ooh. I assume that was for completing all of the, or putting 3 charms onto my bracelet. I don't think I'm gonna know the password to this for a while. Oh, never mind. 2547. Oh. Okay. They just stuck the password on the sticky, or darn it, on the sticky note. Lovely. Okay. You know that that rule about never writing your password on a sticky note and then sticking it directly to your computer? Here we are again. So, Project Nursery Rhymes, working title, from Dr. Eugene Campbell to Dr. Marmont. From December 12th, 2022. I have received your favorable review of my project proposal. Thank you. I need not remind you that my academic as well as recreational experience... academic as well as recreational expertise in mythology, folklore, and writing will indeed lend the needed credibility to the project, in both leading it and creating the testing material. Dr. Eugene Campbell, PhD, lead researcher, Department of Parafictional Research. Experiment update from 6 months ago, or March 21st, 2023. From Dr. Campbell to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont. Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont, here is the promised update on the project's first experimentations. The test items used were plastic animal figurines, teddy bears, toy cars, and baby dolls. The iconographic nature of the test items was hypothesized to be beneficial for these research purposes. Test results: negative. I will continue testing with more advanced items and scenarios. No response from you is necessary. Dr. Eugene Campbell, PhD, lead researcher, Department of Parafictional Research. Lovely. I guess I can stick that on the board as well.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand.
The FBC created the
And
rhymes.
That always goes well.
Research to see if nursery rhymes have the power to affect the future. Weird. There's a lot more of these, actually, that I'm still missing. Parafictional research? Who's funding these people? Okay, well, time to dip. It's interesting that I can pick up the dolls again after I have successfully used them. Also, I notice I haven't been able to save in a while, which is less than ideal. I would like a save.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think
Still
I'm done
going.
here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
I am not done here. I still have a lot I want to see.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet. Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
Obviously, you're going to succeed, or else you wouldn't be the hero. Duh. I'll slap that on the page, on the screen. A motivational note was inside. Is someone looking out for me? Well, I am, but unfortunately I suck, so you're not in the safest hands, just saying. I thought that was a dead body for a moment. I thought that was like the bottom of a leg. Okay, well this is considered stream side, right? And I do have a key for this area. There's a stash around here that I can open up, apparently. Is it this thing? No, that's a birdhouse. I'm trying to be as thorough as possible, but it's kind of hard when you can't see anything. Well, I still need to fully explore Streamside because there's a cache around here. And then I didn't fully walk down this road either. Oh, it was for this. It wasn't for this? Well, apparently I cannot open this at this time. Okay. From Alaska to British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, and all the way down to California, the Pacific Northwest area spans across a diverse range. Here you will find 59 threatened or endangered species of plants and animals, including the mighty orca and wild gray wolves. The Pacific Northwest region's ecosystems are wonderfully diverse. They include mountain areas like the Cascades and Olympic Ranges, as well as the dense forests around them. In the west, there are several islands, and dry desert plateaus cover the east. Some of the common wildlife calling the Pacific Northwest their home are robins and seagulls, squirrels and otters, cougars and deer, coyotes and raccoons, salmon, and blue herons. The marsh and ponds of this area host an impressive variety of fauna. But majestic trees like the black cottonwood, big leaf maple, and Oregon ash thrive in the wetlands too. It is truly the nature lover's paradise. Great. Container that I cannot unlock at this time. And I also notice, of course, again, my key. I'm going to try that key again, but it doesn't seem to do anything for me. Maybe it's this one. It's not this one. These are all locked and I can't do anything about them. That is less than ideal. I see enemies up ahead, but I don't have to go down there. So that's fine. They can stay where they are. Okay, so where is this cache then? Cache, cache, I don't know how you're supposed to say it. You know, having that very, very helpful yellow marker would be really nice right now to point me to the direction of the cache, or cache, or whatever. Considering it showed me how to get the key for it, you'd imagine they would have something that shows where it is. Part of me wants to shoot this. And you can. But that just wastes bullets. Well, at least now I know that, you know, not to do that, basically. But my bullets are indeed a very precious resource, so throwing one away like that doesn't feel great. I guess Streamside, this is all considered Streamside as well. And I haven't been to the private cabin yet. The private cabin probably has the next FBC, nursery rhyme. Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, we can always start the generator first. Is there a minigame to this? There is. Wonderful. A very noisy generator. My favorite. Oh, it's a resting cabin. Nice. I will take that. I will also happily do a manual save. Please and thank you. Am I still in Chapter 2? I shouldn't be. I guess Chapter 3 hasn't officially started yet. This is just me exploring. I assume nothing can attack me when I'm in here? The murder sites.
An overlap of the dark place needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality in our world eroded by repeated dark lore tied to a location. And a counterpoint, a work of art, a horror narrative crafted in the depths of the dark place, connecting to the story on the other side to reach out through the weakened veil. A story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest. Two corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition. A haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub. Twisted reflections on the other side of the mirror. Arcs stabbing through realities, amplifying the influence of the dark place. These elements working in conjunction made a trickle that became a torrent, a wormhole, a vortex, and the art, the map, became the nightmare territory where the dark place encroached on our reality. A blanket over it, where they all overlapped, causing reality to twist and loop like a bad dream, remolding anything and anyone within its dark horror design.
Okay, I see. And then he wrote over certain things. So, I'm trying to understand this real quick. So this is what they mean by the overlap, where all of these stories are laid on top of each other, so like anything can happen, basically. Cult of the Tree.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element. Danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
Okay. Alright. What's this? Camping do's and don'ts from your friendly park ranger. Do hike and enjoy the scenery. Do set up your tent, enjoy a nice meal, and relax. Don't chop down the trees, don't leave your trash behind, don't be loud and obnoxious, and don't start a forest fire. Remember, always have fun. Guests: Miriam and Matt, thanks for the lovely hike. Patty came down from NYC and loved every minute of the trip. Lori and Bob, these paths have seen better days. Kev, nice views you've got here. Mr. Lockhart, may I suggest adding some nice rest stops along the way? Okay. Don't think there's anything else. I guess I should quick save. And then I'll head back out into the unknown.
There's a rhyme over here.
I see that. Thank you. A mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast, but only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart. Well, clearly, the hero is brave of heart. Sits in her nest. Is that in the tree or on the bird? And then the beast is what? Coming to the tree? Nope. Coming to the home? I can hear it. So what? I kill the wolf? Or do I go to the birdhouse that I saw? Where are you? I hear you. Oh god, it's locked.
Ah, can't forget the dolls.
Oh, I have to go and get the dolls? Okay, yes, but I was gonna fight the thing first before worrying about the dolls. But okay. It's interesting that they bring it up when you walk away as well. I thought that was just being smart by doing it, you know, by grabbing the stuff by myself. But no, apparently they will handhold you a little bit about that. Yep, the birdhouse is down. I can hear it, but I don't see it. I suppose that's intentional.
Another charm. Good thing Logan made me this bracelet.
There it is. I mean, you don't have to attack me. You could always leave me alone. Whoa! You know what? Ow!
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Well, I am hitting it. Wasted a shot. Great. That went well. That was so good. I was actually hoping to find the cabin. Heal me, please. It really only heals you so far, doesn't it? Okay, so what was the charm I just picked up? Increases the hand flare's duration and area of effect. I don't think that's super helpful to me right now, so I'm gonna hold off. What is this? A big first aid kit? Ooh. That's nice to have, but not something I'll use right now. If I go to the light over here, will this heal me a little bit more, or am I at the cap for healing? I'm at the cap for healing. Got it. Understood. But that doesn't answer my question about streamside cache. Oh, actually, no. There was a light up ahead when I was running away from the wolf. Okay. I'm unhappy that I wasted one bullet, but it is what it is. There's only so much I can do. So this is the stream side. Got it.
Wonder what's inside.
Rock
I should take a
tree.
look around for a way to open this thing.
Are you bright enough? Well, there's a 2. That's a tree. So 8. Got it. Six plus 2 is 8. Am I just gonna have to come back after I find the rocks? Yeah, because so far the only thing I've seen so far with writing on it is this. Rock tree, they say. Are you bright enough? I guess I can just run forward and see if I can find more of the highlighted numbers, I guess. Where am I going? Back up to the witch's hut. Nice. Another lunchbox as well. Well, it'll be around here somewhere.
More of those kids'
Yep.
lunchboxes.
I looked down at the rippling water. The moonlight danced over each and every little wave, a marching band of shimmering light. Lonely and cold, I hugged myself and sighed. I thought of him. And then the surface of the lake calmed, and like a spectral surprise, he was there, his face smiling at me, reflected in the water. I looked up, not daring to believe it was true. But it was true. He was there, my love, my savior, my writer. Fascinating. There was the page of a story inside, but this is definitely not like the other pages I've been finding. Fanfiction? Well, there's the witch's cabin. Not the way I was supposed to go. I'm kind of assuming that the answer to that puzzle was down near the actual lockbox itself. Right? Presumably. Because they're not just going to spread it out in, like, in this entire massive area, right? I presume. Oh, there's one. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I definitely just missed it like an idiot. So 5, 8. I mean, based on that, I can just deduct, you know, use deduction to figure out what it is, right? Oh. Hi. That wasn't the only one, was it? Oh, hi, loot. Well, that's wonderful. So, as I was saying, 5 and 8. No? Maybe 5 should be this one. Rock, rock, tree. Well, it's definitely 6 plus 2, so that's 8, so I should be correct on that one. And this one was 5, for sure. Yeah, 7 minus 2. Yeah. Where's the third rock, then? What am I missing? Huh. Oh. Oh. 6. So 6, 5, 8, or something like that, to that effect. Yep, there we go. I don't know why I didn't trigger earlier, but sure. Are you one of us or one of them? I don't know, but I'll take that. And this. And that. Thank you. Let's go back to the case file for the cult stashes. Slap that down. Still haven't found the key for this, the stash key thing, though. Is a note inside to scare people off, or do they expect people to break into these? That's a good question. Nursery rhymes. In the rhyme, the mother crow tried to protect its nest, but ultimately failed. Which is unfortunate. So I'm still sitting on the stream side stash key, a key to the cult stash at the stream in Cauldron Lake. Maybe it's further down and all the way to the end. It's possible. Let's give it a shot. Maybe another save before I go down the river, or... Oh well, I'm already doing this, so... Here we go. Or not allowed in. I mean, I've already opened that. Yeah, wait a minute. All this does is take me to the nursery rhyme at the end, doesn't it? Unless there's more that I was missing. But I don't think so. I think this is it. This is essentially the end of the road, right? I'm not like crawling underneath any of this. And I'm not climbing this. It would be slippery as hell too, all things considered. Oh boy. Yep, that's me at the water's edge. Where's your weak point? Ow. Back to life. Wonderful. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ow. Well, there goes all the ammo I had. God, I suck. Okay, well, might as well use the the health kit then. Yep. Well, there's all my ammo. Wasted it all. Still haven't solved my problem of not finding that cache. Okay, so I've basically been running around wasting my ammo and my healing and my batteries, and I haven't found anything. And I've been pretty thorough, but it was just a whole lot of me basically just running back and forth in the same place over and over, so maybe not the most interesting thing in the world for you guys to see. I'm going to head back up to the witch's hut and then just go back to where I picked up the key. So it's entirely possible that the key itself probably unlocks something near where I picked it up from. So let's go and see if that's true, huh? Because I picked up the key somewhere around, what? Somewhere around here, right? I also realized I had to go back to the rental cabins as well to do the nursery rhyme that's around there. Where am I right now? So I want to head west. Yep. Yeah, I picked up the key around here somewhere. I see an arrow. Yeah, so this is where I picked up the key. Which is all the way down here. Oh, hi. They do seem to take more damage if they do headshots, which makes sense. I thought that was a second wolf there for a moment. Shoot. Don't ask me how I missed. Because I couldn't tell you. It's a good thing that in this game, wolves don't hunt in packs. Yeah. If I was playing something like Dragon's Dogma, they would be screaming, "Wolves hunt in packs!" every 2 seconds, and then, well, they wouldn't be wrong.
Another locked box.
Is this it then? Why did they call it the stream side stash key if it's not by the stream's... Oh, the cult is watching right now. Why would they call it that if it's not near stream side? I mean, fine, but... Okay. So it turns out it was like literally right around the corner. Unfortunate. That I wasted so much ammo. Not realizing that. Okay. Let's quickly get to the healing and then toss up another stash photo. The stash has an ominous, creepy warning note inside. There's 2 more that I'm missing. Okay. So, now what? Just double back? Okay. I assume the cabins will be accessible... at some point? They're clearly not accessible now, although I can just head straight forward, unless there's new information here. No, that's still the same. No, that's still pretty much the same. Okay. Oh no, let me guess. I can't access it because I don't have the bolt cutters. Yeah. I can't actually do anything here yet.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Got it. Okay. Fine. I guess I'll just go back the long way then. Which was through the gate, or sorry, through the fence. That looked like a skull. I think that design is intentional. And, I think the car should be here. Are you guys just sitting inside? Have you guys just been sitting inside the whole time? Hey, Alan. Where's Alex? I guess that doesn't matter too much. So yeah, so for the time being, then that's that. It only took me a long time to do this, and I don't know how long, like, whether or not this is going to take me to Chapter 3, and how long that would be.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Who are we calling?
Hey, Mom.
Oh, hey.
Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well,
I'm a little stressed.
My years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Oh? Alright, synchronized coffee sipping, love it. So, Alan, how's it going?
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake?
Alice might be someone he
You've
wants to
been
reach
gone a
out to,
long
yes.
No,
No?
no.
Okay.
In
Barry?
danger.
Yeah, that's true,
It'll
fair.
come for me.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently. But your
By
name
Mr.
is still laying out
Scratch.
underneath.
By Mr. Scratch, right?
Scratched out.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
Okay.
Thank you. Welcome. We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. And as usual, our house band.
Late night, Initiation 1.
Fuck. Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
Well, I like that the old gods of Asgard are still kicking around, apparently. Do I really want to be doing that right now? I suppose so. I don't think I can leave. Nope. I have to do it. Okay, well, I guess I'm playing as Alan Wake now. Wonderful.
I felt a strange pull toward the TV.
Got it. Understood. Awkwardly standing there, but alright. This is live action? Yeah, okay.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man.
I saw the eye patch.
So good to
I
see
saw
you.
the eye patch on Odin.
This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
Hey, there they
Exactly
are.
how I feel.
They look a little younger than I remember, but sure.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, I sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double.
Huh? Entirely possible.
Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own.
Overlap,
Very
yep.
meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? Well, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak?
Yes.
Are we all in your story, Alan?
Yes.
No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as
The Oh Dear
your
Diner?
best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I have to expect them to disappear once this scene ends.
Huh. Hilarious. Okay. So yes, Departure was the story of Alan Wake 1. Initiation is the new story that we're following then. And Return is the story he wrote to
Something's
come
not
back.
right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
Actually, yeah, Return is the story chapters for Saga, it feels like. So this is Initiation. This is him trying to escape the Dark Presence. Cool, okay. Understood. Understood. Sure wish I had a flashlight.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
In Between with Mr. Door. Because we're in between realities. Love it. Oh.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
You should know who they are. Yep, there they are. Who's the third person, though? I thought it was always just the two brothers. Maybe they've added someone new. 665, Neighbor of the Beast. Whoops. Neighbor of the Beast. Okay. Mr. Door, you chilling in here?
Mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
You've been losing your mind for a while, dude. My Interpretation of Many Worlds by Dr. Casper Darling! I miss hearing him talk in the old Control videos. And of course, we know he's ascended, right? After Hedron. After whatever happened with Hedron, he's ascended and is now able to contact Jesse through the telephone line. So maybe he is affecting or influencing Alan's story as well nowadays. Oh, I was hoping to read a summary of this. Darn it. Okay. I was really hoping to read a summary about this. Okay. I am glad that I played through Alan Wake 1 and 2 and Control now. Sorry, Alan Wake and Control. And I don't know how much of American Nightmare will be referenced, but here we are. I don't know what the passcode is. Let me out!
Hey! I think I've been locked in. Anybody?
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself.
Of course we do.
Great.
Hey, isn't that the... I can't remember his name right now, but that's the creator... the creator of this, isn't it? Of Alan Wake and Max Payne and everything? He's got a name that's like somewhat similar to Alan's name. Sam... Was it Sam something? Sam Blake or something like that? I should probably look it up, but I'm too busy playing the game right now. 665, the Neighbor of the Beast, right. That makes sense. Yep. I'm like, I did see a 3-digit number earlier. I don't like to hear that. Well.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out.
We're watching it.
What was that?
Oh.
A message?
Yep. You are
to say.
writing yourself into a story once again, just like in Departure. Oh, sorry, in Alan Wake 1 and Departure. You've written yourself into the story without realizing it. Good work. We're doing this all over again, but that's fine. Alright.
was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
Of course. The red lighting is making me a little concerned. And the fogginess of the place as well. It's a bit hiss-like. Something about a ritual?
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
Do you have your own mind palace? You don't. Now I do see that you have plans for initiation. You hadn't finished it yet. This room looks very different from when we saw it last, other than the iconic owl and the two circular windows and stuff.
I had been writing. Initiation. You must write to escape.
Yep. Okay. Now let's check out your notes on the board.
A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Can I read the plot board, please? So part 1, late night. Read me. Beware Scratch. Alice. Okay. Waking up to a nightmare. At the talk show I had thought I was home in New York, but none of it had felt right. I was trapped in the dark place, a nightmare beyond our world. The writer's room was my safe haven. My writing affected what was outside. I was trying to write a story to escape this place. The story was called Initiation.
I had to write more.
With the story I wrote, I projected myself out to look for a way to escape. I had tried many times, failed. This place made me forget everything Dora had said had felt true. Was that part of my writing, or something coming from somewhere else? The dark place, trapped, you must write to escape. Are these the fragments I've been picking up? Are they linked? Well, back to it then.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Okay.
Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight.
What?
Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, okay. Sam Lake, my bad.
Face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here, the best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Hey. Back to it. Can I try the door? No. Okay, that's fine. It was worth a shot.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
Fine. I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He's doing the face. That's apparently famous.
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
Is it gonna...
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Good question. And now we're back. You know, honestly, I've missed Alan Wake. It was such an interesting, weird little world to be involved in, you know? I know I didn't play it that long ago, but it does still somehow feel nostalgic to me to be back. It's the same as if, like, Disco Elysium ever had, like, a sequel, you know? Like, I just finished playing it, but already it feels nostalgic. I don't know, there's just some games that just have that effect on people, I think. Okay, well... I'll check every room again, Old Gods of Asgard. Yep. Hasn't changed. Still the same code. Is this different in any way? Nope, it's still Dr. Carling. Or, sorry, Dr. Darling. Oh, I do have a... Oh. I do essentially have a mind place. It's the writer's room. Cool, okay. We already know what the code is, it's fine. No? Huh? Let me go back and check that. I thought it said... I thought it was still 665. Or maybe it was like based on the order that I was showing, right? 5, 6, 5. Oh. I see. Thank you. Whoops. And now the whole repetition thing is definitely making me think about American Nightmare. Okay, well this is all still the same. I have to find a way out. That's the door I took last time. I never actually tried the exit. I assume it's locked. Yeah. Okay. Anything new in here? No, it still looks about the same. And then we're heading off back into the red light. Oh, I'm allowed through this time. That's good. Can I open this door so I can run away quickly? That's not Ahti, is it? I have to ask because it's a random person singing. And that's kind of his jam. Okay. It's the janitor's office. It is Ahti. He's gonna disappear when I open this door, isn't he? He's the janitor at the FBC. Well, I'm just explaining this in case people haven't played Control or watched any playthroughs of it, but it is Ahti. Hey!
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom.
You do call me Tom, yes.
Not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
I'm looking for the
I can't
exit.
seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
He looks so good. He looks so good. I'm sorry, have we met?
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
He's like an old... He's like a god, yes.
The janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
You know, it's great, because seeing him here makes me feel safe, like, immediately. Because I know he is, like, a powerful, super powerful, like, Finnish god or something like that. So it's cool. Now, he did say the work will instruct its maker. Was he also a creation of Alan Wake as well? The way he phrased it sounds like it. This guy's, like, more meta, and he's aware of the overarching story a lot more than anyone else is, I would say. So, and obviously he was in control and helping Jesse out the entire time as well. So what's in the basement?
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Thanks, bud. Do you know how I can
I've
escape?
been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
So, there was theory that Thomas Zane wrote Alan Wake into existence as well, because we did find in the shoebox, in the Lady of Light's vault, the story about Alan Wake being given the clicker. So he's calling me Tom, which is interesting because the Thomas Zane that we saw in the Return DLC in Control, the Thomas Zane we saw in there also looked exactly like Alan Wake. So I don't know exactly whether or not they're going to confirm or deny any theories, but I'm very curious to see where this is going. I'll take that. Very curious. Well, I don't want to go through that yet. I still don't have a flashlight, so let's go and head down here, see if there's anything that I can locate. Hey, that's my build. That's my star room. And this is where I had come out. Okay, cool. I hope these doors all remain unlocked. If I have to do this loop again. Okay, well there's nothing in here. Good. Then I guess the only place I can go is down to the basement. Which is not in this direction, it is down here. Let me in. Nice. So it's going to be in another shoebox, like Thomas Zane stuff. Well, there's the light. Huh? What's that? What's that symbol supposed to mean? Okay, that's new. I'm sure they're gonna give me a tutorial on that. I would hope. Oh, is this a saving?
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
Or perhaps this is what Thomas left for you. It's in a shoebox. Only the only items that still reference Thomas Zane in any form were the items left in shoeboxes. So this is related to that same story with Alex Casey then, with the lamp and the missing writer, which is myself, obviously. Zane classic in theaters. Take it.
The lamp felt significant.
I'm sure it is.
For bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead.
Use the angel lamp to move lights and create a way forward. So that's what that was all about then, yes?
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again.
No charges. What? What do you mean by charges, though? Use the ink. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Am I sucking up the light?
Whoa!
I
The
am.
light jumped into my lamp. The whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward. The lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Fascinating. Okay. And then what? I now release it?
The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Interesting. Let me take the light. That's gonna be an interesting way to puzzle my way around, I think. I need to try all these doors. You can't just give me a wall of... Oh, they're not doors. I was gonna say, you can't just give me a wall of doors and then not expect me to try them out. Is this a shortcut? No, that's something else.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind. Twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times. Written countless stories. Forgotten how many. I keep failing. But I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. That's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean. And a lake that's not a lake.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. I'm glad they put in a short chapter after the exploration mission for me. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. This has been Karst with Alan Wake 2, and we'll see you then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.